Hey everybody, Double P here. So in today's trading session, we traded NVDA, and it was a roller coaster of a ride for a trade. So before I get into the live trade in today's lesson, got to go over my disclaimer because I have to start putting them down here in video, even though I put them down underneath the video in the description section. So I can't give you any legal advice, any taxation advice, any financial advice, or any investment advice because I'm not certified or licensed or accredited with any regulatory body to do so. I don't have my Series 7's license. I don't have my Series 33 license. I don't have any of my series licenses with the SEC or any regulatory body like FINRA or anything or anybody like that. So I'm not a dealer broker, I'm not a broker dealer, I'm not a licensed stock broker, I'm not a licensed financial planner or licensed financial investor, any of that stuff. This is my own personal journey. I'm just a guy who's trading options and stocks from his laptop, and I do this on my own dime. So everything I'm telling you right now, you do at your own risk. You cannot come back to me at any particular time and try to sue me or try to get any money out of me or try to do anything nefarious. You do what you want to do as far as the information that I put out here. This information is only for entertainment purposes only. I cannot be held liable for any type of financial losses you may or may not occur trying to implement my strategies or my techniques. You do so at your own risk, and you fully acknowledge that as you're watching this video. And that goes for every single video that I've put on my YouTube channel or anywhere on the internet for that matter. So I always tell people, and I'm telling you right now, you should be trading in a paper money account or a virtual simulator until you are proven profitable. That means you don't put a dime into the real markets using any of my strategies or any of my techniques or anything that I'm telling you until you're proven profitable in a virtual money simulator. And even after that, it's totally your call. You are your own person. You have to govern yourself accordingly. You have to be able to make sure that you understand that trading options and stocks is highly speculative, very risky. You could lose all of your money. You could blow your entire account. So that's my disclaimer and disclosure, and it's going to be down here if you go to my link on my website, and it's also down here in my YouTube channel. So let's get into NVIDIA here. So first of all, let's go through this again. Margin account right here. So people are going to say, why does it say partially delayed data? If it's a margin account, no problem. As I'm going through this, I'm looking at my screen. So if I'm not looking directly at you, forgive me. So stock is in real time. Amex, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, all real-time feeds. Equity options, real-time feeds. Futures and futures options, I don't trade it, so I don't need the feeds for it. Forex and other is all real-time feeds, so that's out of the way. So NVIDIA was on a roll, and it was a rocky roller coaster. So let me break this down into a 5-minute chart so that you can kind of see it, because you know how I trade. I like to move in on a 5-minute candle to do my trade setups, then I trade on the 1-minute candles. Okay, so NVIDIA, what's the first thing we do? Well, first thing we do is we drew the box. So we draw the box so that we know what type of a position to take. I'm an intraday momentum options scalper, which means I'm directional. Yes, I can do swing trades. Yes, I can do momentum trades. Yes, I can do investing. Yes, I can do credit spreads, put spreads, debit spreads. Yes, I can do iron condors. Yes, I can do butterflies. Yes, I can do lizards. I can do all that stuff. I can do back ratios. I can do calendars. I can do all that stuff. I can do 2 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide butterflies. I can do everything, right? I'm an intraday momentum option scalper. I'm direction. I like direction. I like momentum. I like price, volume, directional trend. That's all I care about. The stock market does three things: price, volume, directional trend. Stock market goes up, stock market goes down, stock market goes sideways. Three things. That's it. Keep your trading simple. If you keep your trading simple, you won't lose any money, or you quote unquote, you may not lose any money, right? So where did NVIDIA open up? Well, let's get this out here. 9:30. NVIDIA opened up at 315.35. So at 315.35, where was that? 315.35. This is where NVIDIA opened up, under the box. So let me clear out all this stuff here for you. Let me clear the draw. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that. Let me just get rid of remove drawing. Yeah, that'll make it easier. Okay, that'll make it cleaner. So on a 5-minute candle, where did NVIDIA open up? NVIDIA opened up under the box. So when it opens up under the box, we're taking a short position, right? Plain and simple, short position. Box is right here, right? So what did I do? I waited, because even though NVIDIA opened up under the box, I know because it opened up literally almost the length of the box, I knew there's going to be a reversal and the video is going to come right back up in here inside the box, which it did. It hit a high of 323.60, but where was it? It's inside the box. It's inside the junk. This box here is a zone. It's a trading zone that we don't want to be in, because you can get trapped in this zone. If NVIDIA kept pushing and breaking through that box and it was on the upside, this is resistance right here. If it busts through that resistance, then all bets are off. NVIDIA's going long, right? And so I waited, right? And I waited, right? One of the things you need to do as a trader is you need to be patient. You need to let the trade come to you. You need to let the trade develop, right? So I waited. So what happened? At 10:10, right around here, I took the trade. On a 5-minute, I took the trade. And look what happened to me. NVIDIA reversed. But because I saw these two candles right here, and they're big candles, and this was a spinner. This was a spinning candle, or a spinning top. And then this was a buying candle, but pressure was down, and it bolted back up on this 5-minute candle right here. I was like, oops, you can do everything right and still you may get into trouble. So let's drop down on the 1-minute candle so you can see how I sweated with this particular trade. So at 10:10, that's where I was, right? That's when I entered the trade right there. And then you seen what happened, right? It ripped, dipped, ripped right here. So I had to sit through all that chop. I had to sit through all that rip, and I took a deep position, and it was a 317 put. So let me come over here and show you. So this is the message I sent out to my guys. Let me shrink this down here so you can see it. Let me move that over there for a second. So where can I move this? Yeah, I'll move it there. So you see the trade I took, bought to open 26 November 21, NVIDIA 317.50 strike put. Keep that in mind, 317.50 strike put. I'm crossing out what I paid for it. I'm crossing out the number of contracts. You don't need to see that. Plus 30% profit, minus 10% stop loss, 10-10, right? So keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this. So what happened at 10:10? Sent the trade out, 10:10, and it ripped, right? We got chopped. We got super choppy. 317, 10:10, 317, 17, 317, 24, roughly right around that area, and it ripped up to 321. So you can imagine, I understood what was going on, but I'm quite sure quite a few of my members got stopped out because it was more than 10% on the option on the option itself. It's not 10% of the stock, it's 10% of the option. Right? So I know a whole bunch of my members got stopped out. However, I know some of my members were smart. They know what's going on. They did their own due diligence and their own intelligence gathering and their own analysis. And they knew, because I draw the box, they knew something's going to happen, right? And look at what happened. NVIDIA turned right around, rolled right over, and look how far it dropped. Look at that ski slope. That was a 309.04 low, right? So you can imagine, let's go over here. So you see this on the chart. This is the option that I picked. You see it right there, 317.50, November 26, 21, 317.50 put. You can see it 310. Oh, maybe you might not be able to see it here. Oh, hold on a second. 10. Sorry about that. My volume is chopping everything off. So roughly right around here. So you see I took it 604, right? That's my entry point at 604. And you can see my put option. What happened with 604, is that right? 624, 370. Yeah, that's right. So it's 604. So you'll see what happened here. I hit a low of right around $4. So it was quite deep. A big loss I was going to sustain there, but I decided today to hold. And look what happened. From 407, which is what the low was, I had to endure all of this pain in this particular area right here, and that's on a 5-minute candle. We're on a 5-minute candle. So let's drop down to the 1-minute candle so that you see this. And let me open that up. And let me open that up again. So there was a little bit of pain right here, right? And then it broke. Got some more pain again. And then it ripped. So you see, let me go over to the 5-minute candle here. You see the high, I basically doubled my money, right? So from a $2 loss all the way up to almost a $6 swing. That was an $8 swing, right? That was an $8 swing right there. So as you see, you just got to learn to hold the ship. You got to learn to hold. You got to learn to have confidence in your system. Sure, if you're going to get stopped out, get stopped out. That's the right thing to do. But if you can sustain and you are comfortable with your system and you know what's going on, then you know that there's a reward. And also at the same time, let me reframe this for everyone watching. If you get stopped out on a trade, you can always wait. You can always wait and monitor the trade. And then when you see it starting to swing again, you get back into the trade. I mean, why would you completely get yourself out of a trade and walk away and leave it and go trade something else when a trade is developing? Yeah, you might have got a stop loss, but guess what? If you're an experienced trader, if you have a little bit more experience, you know, because based on your system and your strategies and your techniques and you know your setups, you know, okay, I'm going to wait, right? Now, I didn't take my stop loss. So I just sat in there, buckled in, took the big loss, wait for it to rip and rip back down again. And then I said to myself, now I'm going to sit in the trend, right? So look at that. That's how you sit in the trend, right? That's experience for an experienced trader. So look at that 5-minute candle. So from 10:10, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That was a 45-minute move. Sorry, second, I gotta take this phone call. Sorry, that was a robo-dialer, spammer, whatever you want to call them, a telemarketer. So look at that. What was that? That was a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That was a 55-minute. That was a 55-minute trade, scalp trade. All right. So that being said, I wanted to show you what happened today. I want you to understand. There's a few things I want you to understand. Always draw out your box. Always look at your trade strategy and your trade system for the day. Look at what's going on with the position. Look at what's going on with the stock. Look at what's going on in the other markets. So if we come over here, let's go over to Market Watch. You can see the relation, right? You can see the relation to what's going on in the semiconductor space versus, let's come over here to Index Watch. Let's come down to 500. So the semiconductor space, and let me actually do this. Let me see if I can do this here. Let me open this up and let me add one of my studies here. Which one am I going to add so that you see this relation? All right, so what I did there is I'm adding a comparison with the SPX. All right, so I'm looking at the SPY in relation to the semiconductor space with a particular stock, NVDA, to see exactly where you want to be. So I'm not being a micro trader. I'm not being a funnel trader where I'm just looking at one particular aspect of the stock. I do use other very ninja weapons as well. I look at the comparison, right? I look at the comparison, I look at the relative strength to whatever a stock is trading to a particular index, right? And there you see it. Voila, magic, right? You know exactly what's going on with your particular security based on what's going on around the other marketplace. So I hope you like that little ninja strategy right there. That tells you literally everything you need to know about what you need to know when it comes to your position, right? Like clockwork. Oops. So let me see. Let me remove that. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is, you know what? I'm going to leave that the way it is. This stupid TD Ameritrade. When everything is all slow. So that being said, somewhere on this video, there's going to be a link to my site. If you like what you see, you like how I'm sending out these trades to you, these real live trades, you like the methodology and how I explain things, I've got a full group. We've been training for the last 2+ years. I've been training for a super long time, but I developed the course 2 years ago. The course is fresh, it's hot. I'm moving into version 3.0 of the course right now, where I'm going to show you all sorts of ninja stuff when it comes to trading. If you like that information, smash that like button, and definitely get subscribed. Definitely head on over to my site, become a member of the Platinum Traders Beta Testers group, and I'll see you in the profit zone. Take care, everybody. Double P over and out.